I hope this webinar is giving you a lot of O moments. I think it was O moments or aha moments. Oh my goodness, I can't remember. But Oprah's the boss. Do not waste your time. Don't post in vain. So, I'm just really hoping that I'm getting across what I mean by purposeful content to really drive your audiences into your pipeline. When I work with clients on outreach, the strategies that I implement with them, they tend to surprise them. It's not just marketing, it's marketing meets sales. So, like I mentioned earlier in this webinar, your marketing and sales should be in a relationship with each other in order to pre qualify, attract, and successfully convert leads into sales. Like I mentioned earlier, if you're a solopreneur, a coach, or a consultant working with clients to share your expertise, it's absolutely imperative that you show up for your audience in every step of your marketing so that your potential clients can see what you do, how you work, and identify with why you're the right and only coach for them. You can't be lazy. You can't just hire a social media manager to make all of your posts for you, to post for you. I know all of you watching this webinar are way above that. I just had to mention it. So, if you have your programs and systems in place, if you're in a professional level of expertise, which I'm sure you all are, to really book out your calendar with high paying clients, then you're in a position where you have a lot to talk about. You have so much that you can be sharing and giving back in video content on your social media. If you're a brand, there needs to be a key player in who is ready and willing to do some PR for your company, in really connecting and engaging with people over LinkedIn on your company's behalf, and to really be building out those relationships. So, whether you're a brand or a solopreneur, there always has to be a face, a person acting on your behalf and building those relationships in all of your outreach activities. So I want to share something really cool with you. Right? I don't like mentioning the pandemic, but we have to. So it's a new world. We have to embrace it. And so I myself had to make some changes in what I teach or what I do on behalf of my clients to embrace the new reality. I have some clients who I'm helping them with B2B interests in having products brokered internationally to other countries. And before, all of this used to be about traveling in person and doing face-to-face meetings, but now it's just not possible. The world is in lockdown. We're not allowed to travel. And so I'm pivoting really fast on my own business, to be honest. And so I really want to share with you this really cool tool. I'm not getting paid to mention this. This is Bomb Bomb. Um, this is a really great tool so that you can start to implement video in all of your email efforts. And so it's kind of like having a virtual face-to-face meeting, but not. Filming a video and sending it to people. And actually, this is really great in cold outreach. So instead of sending a cold email, you could be sending a video. In this specific case, it was to warm audiences, um, and it's doing really well in conversion. So if I send this campaign to about 200 people per day, I'm getting at least 4 leads. This generates consistent, pretty fantastic revenue because each lead is worth quite a consistent income. So now more than ever, people are understandably feeling a little nervous about the uncertainty of the economy. And cold outreach, whether it's cold email or sending DMs to random people on LinkedIn, it's on the rise, and a lot of the time it's not being done effectively. And this is making it way more important for you to be really strategic in the way in which you're trying to connect and build a relationship with people, because people are getting really wary right now of their DMs being flooded with silly scripts and stuff. You don't want to be sending scripts to people on LinkedIn. I just want to share with you one of my most long-standing clients over the past 3 years came from sharing videos where I was just giving like 3-minute snippets of advice and just posting these videos to LinkedIn. If you're a brand, you're going to want to start using LinkedIn to make connections with the decision makers of certain retail roles. If you're a consultant, this is where you're going to be able to find your ideal client profiles really, really fast. Okay, LinkedIn is a really powerful tool. So I want to share BombBomb, or I don't know what else is out there. You can find another program out there that does the exact same thing, whatever is better for your budget and works best for you. But this particular tool has been really successful for me because it's allowing me to film and to send video within an email. And yeah, so I just started using it during the pandemic for a project where we would normally fly to the country that we have vested interest in and book face-to-face meetings. And it's allowing me to send videos through email to really get my message across in a more personalized and human way. So that's what I really just want to get across to you. In all of your efforts, especially on LinkedIn, you don't want to be sending scripts. You just want to really humanize the experience. You don't want to be using silly automation tools on LinkedIn. First of all, it can get you banned from LinkedIn. It can get your profile completely deleted. That would be devastating. You don't want that. You don't want to be sending automated scripts that get sent out throughout the day to people. It drives people insane, and it's just not gonna build a relationship for you. So you really want to consider how you're engaging on LinkedIn, and we can talk a little bit more about this later, but I have a lot of great feedback to give you depending on what your individual goals are. So 4 out of 200 leads per day is pretty good just from cold outreach. And I never really get complaints either because these are people who I've already spoken to. I warm them up from my efforts on LinkedIn, so it's pretty great. Okay, now let's talk about ads for a bit. So, for those of you who are a little hesitant around ads, I just want to reassure you that you don't have to invest in ads to be successful. I totally get that in these times of uncertainty, businesses are a lot more reluctant right now to be launching ads. But the fact of the matter is, I have to mention, a lot of businesses who have tried Facebook ads in the past were unsuccessful because they didn't have strategies in place. They didn't have strategies to make sure their audience targeting was correct, or maybe the ads that were launched, they weren't the most cost effective because there truly wasn't a strategy around the ad campaign. So my flywheel strategy helps you to really leverage all of your traffic of your pages and observe who is most interested to launch ads that are effective, as well as to help you leverage optimized ad spend. A lot of people are quick to run conversion or traffic ads, for example, to really reach cold audiences. You have to understand the difference between cold and warm audiences. So, cold audiences are the most expensive audiences to engage with. These are people who have never heard of you before. It's a really big mistake to just be running conversion and traffic ads right away because the cost per click is really high and it's just not a wise investment. So if you're trying to reach cold audiences with Facebook ads, the key is to warm them up by launching a series of video view ads. Video view ads have a really low cost per video view. It's often just 1 cent per video view. And you should be using these videos in a tier system to retarget people who keep watching your video content because this is what demonstrates their level of interest. So once you've engaged with a significant pool of video views, you've accumulated all of these video views. These are people who have watched your videos. You should then retarget them with the conversion or traffic ads. You're going to see a significant increase in conversions and quality leads. So if you're a consultant, you're going to start to notice that your video ads do all the work for you in pre-qualifying your leads before they even get on a call. And you're going to notice that when they get on a call, these are leads who really know what you do and how you work. If you're a brand, you're going to see more loyal customers that take more interest after the first sale. You're going to notice More new contacts in your CRM are taking offers for lead magnets or challenges because they're becoming your true fan. You want a raving fan base. So, what is it that you can use for your video ads? Well, if you have a strong vested interest in maybe outreach on LinkedIn, I highly recommend launching a podcast. This podcast could be interviewing industry professionals and using these podcast episodes as an ad. These podcast episodes, they're going to be retargeting your LinkedIn Sales Navigator list so that the people you're communicating with over on LinkedIn, they're actually seeing you on Facebook. Trust me on this, cross-platform, multi-touch point brand awareness is what really drives advertising conversions. So you can also repurpose these podcast episodes and you can be sending them an email. You should be using this as a call to action for people who want to watch one podcast to the end and tell them that they can subscribe to receive every episode. So you can use this as a strategy to either grow your messenger bot contacts. So you could give a hyperlink in your posts to your Facebook, for example, saying, click this link to watch the rest of the video. They click the link. The rest of the video gets sent to them in Facebook Messenger. That's way it's saved. This is awesome. So a lot of your efforts with chatbots are so that it gets sent into their messenger and they're way more likely to actually take you up on your offers and follow through with things because it's in their messenger. Like I actually keep notes in my messenger. Please don't hack into my Facebook. No, I'm joking. But people are way more likely to actually watch the content if it's sent to them in their messenger. Great trick. Trust me, it works wonders for a lot of my clients. Oh my gosh, I'm getting off track. So they can become a subscriber to your messenger bot, or you can have them become an email subscriber by doing this. You can start to launch webinars, workshops, or summits, especially right now. People are just consuming way more content than they used to because people are home so much more right now. Offering lead magnets, offering you can do lead gen ads with your Facebook ads, but make sure you're doing that with warm audiences because like I said, targeting cold audiences and expecting them to take you up on your sales offers is just not going to be effective for the amount of ad spend that you need in order to really get the return. So I really want to emphasize a lot of businesses have it wrong in their approach to Facebook advertising. Your Facebook ads, whether you're a brand or you're a solopreneur, they should be focused on brand awareness. They should be focused on pre-qualifying and really doing the work for you and getting the right leads to come forward. But what really works when it comes to Facebook ads is inspiring the audience to get into your funnels and then engaging them with this flywheel strategy. So it's not about launching an ad and expecting people to just click and purchase. I want to use my friend as an example. So he's launched multiple six-figure businesses, drop shipping of all things. Drop shipping is basically, to those of you who don't know, offering a product that you don't actually have the physical product and you're not actually physically shipping it. You're offering a product online and having another party ship it for you. So often what he does is just one single item that he offers for sale. For each brand that he starts, he started maybe 4 brands that were successful. So do you honestly think he gets his sales from just launching ads that are focused on direct sales? No. His ads are actually focused on brand awareness. So because he's so strong at branding and social storytelling, his ads are actually helping him to build a relationship with his audience and making a personal connection with them so that they want to buy. And this is why he's so successful at putting some, I don't want to sound rude, but really random things for sale on the internet. And quite honestly, I believe this guy can sell anything, but the key is he has to develop a brand and know who he's selling to, really have a strong understanding of his audience and how to speak to them.